This just in, turmoil? Things are getting weird in New Orleans between the team and Zion Williamson. First, over All-Star Weekend, newly acquired CJ McCollum said, quote, "I haven't had conversations with him directly. I've spoken with some people close to him, and I look forward to sitting down with him sooner than later." Diplomatic on CJ's part. Then in an email sent to Pelicans season's ticket holders and shared by New Orleans reporter Fletcher Mackel, the team said, led by new coach Willie Green and players Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas, and CJ McCollum, the Pelicans are building something special. No mention of the number one overall pick in the draft several years ago, Zion Williamson. JJ Redick returns, and JJ, you played in New Orleans with Zion for 2 seasons. Spill the beans. Give it to me. What do you make of this? Come on.
The point I want to get across is how abnormal it is for a player to not text or reach out to an incoming player. And not just because it was CJ McCollum, who's a great player. You do that for any teammate. You do that when you sign a two-way player. You just do that. I said this earlier on First Take, and this is the point I really want to hammer home here. When you're a professional athlete that is playing a team sport, you have to be fully invested. You have to be fully invested in your body, your work, and most importantly, your teammates. That's part of the job description. When I saw this over the weekend, to me, this was like the most cringy thing all weekend. I thought the dunk contest was going to be it. This was it.
When you say this, which part of it? Not returning the text?
Him and CJ not. CJ's played 5 games for the Pelicans. And I want to also, can I just say something too?
You can say whatever you want.
Look, we talked about it with Stephen A. earlier. I'm rooting for Zion. We all are. Like, I want him to be great. I want him to be healthy. I want him to be able to showcase his unique skill set. And I want him to be on a winning team. Like, I want all that stuff.
One of the players that he reminded people of, there's no exact match, maybe Blake Griffin, Charles Barkley early on, right? And Barkley, I just saw on Instagram recently, and it reminded me of it because it's a famous, it's a story, that he went up to Moses Malone early in his career and was like, "Moses, I'm not getting burned. What's going on?" And he's expecting sympathy, and instead he gets, "Well, it's because you're fat and lazy," And that helped him because Moses Malone wasn't the most talented guy in the world, but he was the best player in basketball for a couple of years in the middle of Larry Bird and Magic and Kareem and everyone. It was Moses because he outworked a lot of people, right? Embiid also, and you were close with Joel in Philly. He started out his career, no wonder he was picked third. There are injury problems. He's never really getting it going. And he was challenged by Shaq, among others, right? He certainly responded. Look, it might be the best player in basketball today. You are hopeful. You're rooting for him.
Hopeful, yes.
But are you optimistic? No,
I am optimistic. And I think the Joel comparison is a really good one. It's a really good one. When I was watching Sunday night and they announced the starters, Joel Embiid, 5th straight All-Star game start. Think about the rear view now. How long ago it seems that there was all these injury concerns, and now he's just been a complete dominant force for 5 seasons. Zion can get to that, but like I said, you have to be fully invested in all those areas, and body starts. That's where it starts.
LeBron famously spends $1 million a year on his body. Kobe is flying all over the world to prolong his career, right? You think Zion quickly has played his last game in New Orleans?
No, I don't. And I'm even more optimistic of that. He'll play again for the Pelicans.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.